Hello, good evening.
Good
Can you please introduce who is Oppo Reno 2Z?
Uh, sorry, it's me, TM Latif. This is Shiba.
Okay, sorry.
Uh,
Welcome.
What's in my laptop?
No, because I can see Shiva ma'am also over there, so I thought.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm from two devices. Yeah.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Franklin Kennedy, and I will be the Sergeant at Arms for the today's meeting. And this is our 292 meeting of Bhavan's Toastmaster Club. Before starting the meeting, I would like to mention 3 ground rules we follow in our Toastmasters meeting. Please turn off your mobile phone or put them in silent mode. As Toastmasters, we don't talk about sex, religion, and politics. So please refrain and discussing these topics. Please do not cross talk. Now, please repeat the club vision after me. To provide a supportive and positive learning experience
And positive
in which
learning
members
experience
are empowered
in which members are
to develop
empowered,
communication
develop
and leadership skills,
communication
resulting in
and leadership skills,
greater self-confidence
resulting in
and
confidence,
personal growth.
confidence,
With this,
and confidence.
I announce this meeting is open and invite our club VP Abdullah on stage, please.
Hi, good evening. Today, unfortunately, our president is not well, so I came to take up the role. And I am inviting TM Latif to explain the agenda.
Good evening, everyone. So we have not one, many changes in the agenda due to the last minute of um, members not available or committed, and then finally they preferred not to choose, not to attend. So I will share the agenda change first, and then I will raise the motion for acceptance. So I will request any member who is willing to second the motion, and we will adopt the agenda. So first change is our general evaluator. Today, our general evaluator was supposed to be DTM Raymond, but unfortunately, he's not joined yet. So we will take the impromptu general evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer. Second, my evaluator, Toastmaster Prashant, he's not available. He is stuck in the meeting. So the second change in the agenda is that my evaluator, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali, my evaluator will be Toastmaster Anish Krishnan. Last but not the least, I believe we are all set then. Yes, timer, I will try to change it from my end. Toastmaster Sugana, she's our president, but unable to join today. So I will be the timer. So 3 changes: timer, Toastmaster Latif; general evaluator, DTM Mahesh Iyer; and my speech evaluator, Toastmaster Latif speech evaluator, will be Toastmaster Anish Krishnan. Rest, we will follow the agenda as it is. Thank you. Sorry, I hereby request to second any member who can second the agenda so we can adopt it. Thank you. Thank you, DTM Mahesh and Toastmaster Anil. Over to you, President.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Latif. Today, unfortunately, I became the TMOD also. So, uh, so I'm inviting myself as a TMOD. So, uh, welcome to today's meeting. I'm excited to be the Toastmaster of the day. Our theme it is learn from failures. We all face failures at some crucial points in our lives. It is might be feel disappointed or even painful, but failure is a natural part of life. More importantly, it's a chance to learn, grow, and become better. When we fail, we discover what doesn't work, and this knowledge brings us closer to finding what does. Today, as we listen to speakathon of 5 speakers give evaluation, let's remember that every mistake we make is just a stepping stone to success. By embracing our failures and learning from them, we can achieve more than we ever thought possible. Let's make today's meeting a celebration of growth and resilience as we learn from our failure together. So I will invite our grammarian, Susan, to explain her role.
One minute, please. Good evening, dear Toastmasters. And if there are any guests today, great to be back into the meeting again this week. Today, my role is of responsibility to pay attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. The word of the day for today is crucial. It's a very simple word where it can be incorporated in our day-to-day conversation, professional conversation. The meaning of the word is decisive or critical, especially in the success or failure of something, or it can be used for something of great importance. We can say the grammatical formation of a sentence is very crucial in a professional conversation. So I request all of you to use this word as much as you can today and also incorporate in your professional conversations and communication. Thank you, and over to you, TMOD of the day.
Thank you very much, Susan, for the explanation of the role. And today I will invite our DTM Mahesh Iyer for explaining his role as a general evaluator. Or to Bhavan.
If at all we ask any question to any other people who are supposed to be successful, they will say that what is the crucial time that you had in the beginning when you started your life? Good evening, Toastmasters and non-Toastmasters and the guests. The crucial time of each one's life would be whatever you do as a first step. Your first love at first sight, and your first failure. That also is a crucial step or crucial thing for you. Can you just remember or recollect where you failed first? The first failure in your life. Crawling, okay. You fell down. That is the first step of the failure that you faced. Yes, anybody else? Online. Have you thought of a crucial situation where you failed miserably and you had fainted down? My dear Toastmasters, this question will be reverberating throughout the meeting. In between, whenever I come, I'll be asking the same question. Please keep your answers very crucial, very much important to you. I am going to keep the crown of a general evaluator. I hope that crown will be full of thorns or full of germs. Gems, not germs, gems. Thank you very much. I'll be meeting you by the mostly the end of the show or whenever I'm be called. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, General Evaluator, for such a crucial uh, questions. Okay, so I will invite our timer to explain his role, the TM Latif.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Fellow audience, my role as a timer is to keep a note on the timer. My duty mainly will be for Toastmasters who will come on the podium to alert them with the time remaining with them for to close the message or to bring the message on. So for example, at we have like a speakathon and most of our speakers are from 5 to 7 minutes. So our prepared speech session will be between 5 to 7 minutes. At 5, I will show the green card. At 6 minutes, I will show yellow. And at 7, I will show red. You will have a 30 seconds of grace period. So at 7 minutes, 30 seconds maximum, you can close your speech. At 7 minutes 31, only one thing will happen. You will be disqualified from voting as a best speaker. Nothing else crucial will happen. Lastly, but not the least, after our second session will be the evaluation session, where I will be showing the cards for the evaluators. Evaluation speeches are from 2 to 3 minutes. At 2, I will share or I will showcase the green card. At 2 minutes 30, I will show the yellow. And 3, I will show the red. Similarly, you will have another 30 seconds if you want to qualify for the voting. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Latif, for explaining the timer role. And I will invite our accounter, TM Franklin Kennedy James, to explain his role.
Hello, as a accounter, my role is to make a note of the speakers who are all in the podiums, the repeated words, and the pillar words which they are using as are. And while at the general evaluator calling, I will produce the result, making note of these comments. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you very much, TM Franklin. And today, is there any guest? No. So we will move on the crucial time to invite our speakers. So first speaker is TM Anil Kumar PB. His speech is evaluated by DTM Pramukh Bose. So I will invite DTM Pramukh Bose Yes, please.
Hello. Yeah, I haven't
DTM,
received
yeah,
received
DTM Pramuk,
yeah.
DTM Pramuk, Toastmaster Anil is embarking on this innovative planning level 2 project 1, that is understanding your leadership style. He does not have a sheet now, so please consider with your experience.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
No worries, no worries, no worries. Okay, let me read out the speech purpose. The purpose of this project is for the member to identify his or her primary leadership style or styles. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of his primary leadership style or discuss leadership styles in general. Time is 5 to 7 minutes. Toastmaster Anil Kumar BB speech title is Leading with Vision, Discovering My Leadership Style. Leading with Vision, Discovering My Leadership Style, Toastmaster Anil Kumar BB. Over to the TMOD.
Anil Kumar for the first speech today. The speech title, it is Leading with Vision, Discovering My Leadership Style. Over to you. Yeah.
Great leaders put vision into action and potential into success. Good evening, dear distinguished Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and guests attending this meeting. In the next 5 to 7 minutes, you will be traveling along with me to identify the various leadership qualities available and the one which is best suited for you in your life. Let me start with an example in my life. In the early ages of my teaching career, when I was in a Shalimar Bagh Modern Public School, Delhi, I was given mathematics to teach in class 10, even though my master's is physics. With a lot of preparation, I conducted the classes, and one of the boys distracted me continuously. So out of my anger, and in that age, I physically punished him. The very next day, the parents came to the manager. Manager was in charge of all areas at that time. He explained the parents about the activities that led to the physical punishment, somehow convinced them, sent them back, and later he called me and gave me a strong warning and said it is very crucial to be calm in your teaching career, and it will lead to serious consequences in future if you continue this way. So it showed me the quality of a leader in him, that how to balance both the sides. Ladies and gentlemen, when I browsed the net, I could find there are various leadership qualities available out of that. A few I will be sharing with you. First and foremost is autocratic leadership. In autocratic leadership, the leader will take stringent, quick action without consulting the fellows. An example, if you take the commander in the battlefield, will definitely take sudden actions, sudden decisions without consultation of the other fellow mates. Second one is democratic leadership. Of course, as the word indicates, democracy, in democracy we have mutual consultation among others. So in democratic leadership, the leader will be discussing with the team members, open discussions, conclusions, and then take final decision. And the best example of uh, democratic leadership is a project leader. If you take definitely he will be mooting the project in hand and will be taking the feedback of the team members and then go for the final decision. And third one is transformational leadership. Definitely, this transformational leadership is too demanding. In this leadership quality, the leader will be expecting more from the team members. Definitely, he will be putting a hi-fi idea and then ask the team members to grow professionally and personally. The best example is our Elon Musk. I hope most of you will be knowing Elon Musk. He is the chairman and CEO of SpaceX mission and definitely the Tesla also. You might have heard about the plan he had to send people to Mars, and for that a huge rocket has to be made, and with this idea he trained the scientists around him and they are slowly moving to the success. And fourth one is transactional leadership. In transactional leadership, the leader will be putting some punishments or incentives for the success of the target in hand. If you think about a team leader who will be thinking about a particular target to be concluded or completed, if anyone completes that particular target, he will be given incentives and maybe some depromotion or punishment also will be there. And fifth one I want to introduce you is a servant leadership. In the servant leadership, they mainly aim more at the fellow mates rather than imposing anything on them. They will be discussing with them. They will be adjusting the resources to find out the methods to be successful in their needs. The best example is Mother Teresa. I don't want to go further into the gigantic figure of that. Okay, so these are some of the leadership qualities available, and I could find out from my deliberations with my fellow mates that I am a mixture of democratic and transformational leadership qualities. In our school, we set the goal and with the consultation of principal, and then we will be discussing with our teammates, that means teachers, to identify the methods and modes to achieve this one, and then we'll work for it. Definitely, a good leader should always be demanding but adjustable, adaptable. They should have confidence on the team members. I hope with this presentation of different qualities required for a good leader, you might have identified which is your best suited leadership quality. Thank you all for listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, TM Anil Kumar, for the wonderful speech. And we also need to select one leadership style for our success. So I will invite 1 minute of silence for the feedback. 1 minute over. The online members can give the feedback. Finished? Okay. So I will invite for the next speaker for the Latif Mansoor Ali, TM Latif Mansoor Ali. So his evaluator is TM Anish Krishnan. Writing.
TM Latif. TM Latif, who is embarking on his level 4 part 1 of team collaboration. TM Latif, who doesn't need any kind of introduction. TM Latif, your purpose of your speech project is Purpose of this project is for the member to practice the skills needed to motivate team members through the completion of a project. And the purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of his or her personal motivating team members through the completion of a project. Looking forward to hear a beautiful speech from you. Over to you, TM Latif.
Thank you, TM Manish. And I will invite TM Latif Mansoor Ali for the speech team collaboration level 4 project 1. The speech title It Worked. Over to you.
Motivation. Motivation is one word with each and every individual at work, at home, or maybe when it's alone. It is required. Motivation with some leaders are instinct, like they are born with these kind of leadership qualities. And some is extrinsic, where it is all about that motivation for a big material house, luxury car, or a status. Good evening, Toastmaster of the Day and fellow audience. When we talk about motivation, motivation is a very, very primarily essential for all leaders. Some leaders, they use it to motivate others. Some only eye on the big picture. Now, when I say about leaders, it can be manager, supervisors, or team lead. It can be of any aspect. I myself, with a 20 years of experience in Kuwait and 10 years of experience in Saudi Arabia, I have worked in numbers of team leader, supervisors, and manager. Somehow I found out that they all have a confidence in me. But I could not or be one of the one who they recommend for me to be the manager. Now let's think about a situation where you run a house of all the household items required, necessities are full, you don't need any additional stuff, but you belong to the same household. Without a title, you exist. It is a necessary part of your procedure. At work also similarly, all the positions are filled. There is no one soon retiring. The expansion of the workplace is growing. You don't need anything. And of course, with friends, we all are leaders. We share our each and every minute things also openly. Now, friends, I will share only my experience at work. So we had this wonderful event during Ramadan. That was the evening event, and my managers, the coordinators, the organizers, they thought of my name to be announcing the procedure or the rituals happened in Ramadan. I was preparing for that. And all of a sudden, one pointer came and they changed me to be the MC of the event. Now, MC was the event which I was always waiting for. All those years at Toastmasters, I have experienced. But outside, I never got an opportunity for leading almost 100 my colleagues as an MC, looking forward to them. It was a dream come true. But then, of course, managers are managers, team leaders are team leaders. Latif, will you be able to do it? No, because this is first time. Our managing director will be there. You will be able to handle it, no? And similar, my colleagues. What to say? You've become the MC, huh? All of a sudden. But nobody knew that my way has been learned something from Toastmasters. And that lovely way is how to make an introduction. Now, I had all the list coming in, except my managing director. All others I knew who are on the list. So I send them personal messages. Please share your hobby. Please share your favorite time. Like for example, you experience when you are motivated. And last but not the least, how many years you have been in Jumbo Travels. I got each and every answer. When I shared this to my leaders, the organizers, no. Who will tell about hobbies? Who will tell about this? I said, just relax. I know how it works. Only one person I didn't know was the managing director. And her introduction, I had to write it down, rehearse it like this in front of the HR and the managers. The day came when I was at the stage. I was dressed well. I had the mic, everything. I introduce my colleague in business travel consultant department, corporate, Abdullah. His hobbies are playing cricket and Netflix watching. He enjoys and motivates when his manager appreciates. And last but not the least, he has been working for last 10 years. Please raise a round of applause for our colleague, Abdullah. Everybody clapped, smiled, enjoyed. When it came to managing director, I said, she has the heart of gold. I appreciate it in a way that she is the one who have made each and every one present our vision, our aspect. She never bosses around. I figure out this way. After the end, fellow Toastmasters and guests, you will not believe they appreciated me in a larger context. Now, what happened after that? After that, I advertise why and from where I have learned this. I learned it from Toastmasters International. I motivated them. I showed them my videos. I even asked them to join our meeting. Some did join during the evening hours, but they feel that this has to be having some money in it. Sorry, Toastmaster is an NGO, they don't give. But it worked for that event. It worked for all those years I have practiced Toastmasters. Over to you, Toastmaster today.
Good evening. That was a beautiful speech by TM Latif, and he explained the importance of Toastmasters in our daily life and in professional lives. So I will invite the next speaker. Oh, 1 minute of feedback. So we will move on to next speaker, TM Anish Krishnan. I will invite the evaluator, DTM Mahesh Iyer.
Good evening once again. Those who always learn from the failures. Dear all failed Toastmasters, including me. Our next speaker is none other than TM Anish Krishnan. He is going to present his presentation mastery, level 1 and project 2. The title is very much interesting. The monster we don't need. The monster we don't need. The purpose of this speech is for the better member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. The purpose of the speech is also for the member to demonstrate that he applies the feedback received from his first speech. The monster we don't need. TM Anish Krishnan on the stage. Back to you, Mori.
Thank you. I'll invite TM Anish Krishnan for his speech. Level 1, Project 2, the monster we don't need. Over to you.
Distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmaster, and esteemed guests, a very warm good evening to all of you. Before I start my speech, allow me to share a glimpse of my first crush with all of you. Can anyone tell me the name of a beautiful lady in the picture? Thank you. Thank you, DDM Mahesh. Anu Agarwal. Yes, in 1989, she became India's instant crush when her debut movie Ashiki got released. I was a young child stepping into adolescence. I was completely smitten by her beauty. I even had her pictures and posters adorned in the wall of my bedroom. Despite my dark complexion, I used to blush when my sister and friends used to make fun of me. Even I had a plan to meet her one day if God allows me. But life had some other plan for us. In year 1999, her life took a tragic turn. In that year, she was involved in a traffic accident which left her in coma for 29 days. And when she woke up, she faced a very long and painful recovery process, fighting
temporary memory loss, and severe physical injuries. Her, her fruitful career came to an abrupt end, and her life, and mine too, was changed forever. The face I admire most, past her traffic accident, has left a deep mark on my life. To an extent that I started seeing monster in every other driver on the road. The monster who thinks that you are invincible. The rule does not apply to you, and you can handle any situation, whatever comes in front of you. But my friends and fellow Toastmaster, the reality is this monster can turn any normal routine drive into a tragic disaster. I was shaken from this incident so much that I developed a fear of driving, because I don't want to invoke the monster within me and to create another Anu Agarwal. If it had not been for my father, my hero, as you all might who has heard my first speech knows that I might have never learned the driving. He was the first one to recognize my fear for driving, and he demonstrated that how enjoyable can driving also be. And he taught me the ways to conquer this monster within you. He showed me, unlike in movies, you don't need any superpowers to control this monster. You just need to follow 5 crucial tips. What are those? 1, obey the speed limits. Those speed limits are for your safety. Second, stay focused. Always your eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. All other things can wait. Third, never drive under the influence. If you are drunk, get an alternate way to reach home. It's not worth risking anything. Fourth, practice defensive driving. Keep a distance between the drivers. Anticipate what other drivers are going to do. And the fifth one, stay calm. If you ever encounter an aggressive driver, stay away, steer away, do not engage. Remember one thing, whenever you are behind the wheels, you hold the powers to protect not only your life, but also all countless others on the road. So, let's take a pledge today to drive responsibly and tame our monster so that none of us has an opportunity to create another Anu Agarwal and shatter the dream of a young child. Thank you. Over to Toastmaster of the Day.
It's a very good speech by TM Manish. And 1 minute for feedback. finished from online feedback? Finish. Okay. So we will move for the next speaker, TM Franklin Kennedy James, and is evaluated by DTM Anil Kumar G. Ravankar. Please, we'll invite DTM Anil Kumar.
Thank you, Toastmaster today. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Toastmaster Franklin Kennedy James is embarking on his Level 2 Project 1 from Leadership Development Path. The speech title is Managing Time. The objective of his project is for the member to observe his time pattern. So we are expecting to listen the management skill regarding the time from Toastmaster Kennedy. The speech will be timed. It will be 5 to 7 minutes. We wish you all the best. Over to Toastmaster again.
Level 2, Project 1. The speech title, it is Managing Time. Over to you.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, I'm going to talk about the common issue what we all used to face. It is nothing but time management. Time is a common thing for all of us. It is for all. It is only 24 hours a day. The main thing is that how we are going to manage our time is the one which will give a result. Time management is the main thing as a working professionals. It is very crucial to manage, and we all of us are having a family as well, so we need to manage in a balanced way. Unless or otherwise, if you are not managing your time properly, you will end up with stress and backlogs on the work, okay, and you are pressurizing yourself to complete your task. So the thing is that we need to follow certain methodology to overcome these things. As I was preparing for this speech, what I learned was they were telling about 3 P's, which is planning, preparation, planning, and execution. These are the things which they are telling. The thing is that the first thing, how we can overcome this, we can do the work in a allotted time. The first thing is that we need to make a to-do list. The to-do list is like in a granular level, we need to maintain the to-do list. What are the things to do? Like, then after that, we need to prioritize this task. And for the prioritizing also, where is the deadline? First deadline has to come as a first to-do list in your task. So by doing so, we can achieve our task in a particular time. Also, we need to review whenever on each day, we need to review the task list, how we did, what we did, where we spend more time. Like this, we observe, and we can have your points to correct these things in your next day of work. It won't be spill over to the next day. So mainly we need to use these 3 things. That first, make a list of it and prioritize it, and then perform it. So this is the main thing that which we follow. Then if you follow this, we can able to achieve our task in a timely manner. Over to you.
Thank you very much, TM Franklin. Say beautiful words for the time management. Now I will request all to give the feedback. Hello? So 1 minute is finished. I'll call upon the next speaker, TM Vikram Joshi, is evaluated by DTM Shiva Pramukh. Over to you, DTM Shiva Pramukh.
Thank you. Thank you, TM Modi. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, Toastmaster Vikram Joshi is going to embark on his level 1 project 3 of presentation mastery. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. The speech title is, Are We Getting Lean? Are we getting lean? Toastmaster Vikram Joshi. The stage is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Tabletop Master. Are we getting lean in this ever expanding cosmos? We are getting lean at physical, from gross to subtle level, physical, emotional, and social. Good evening, Toastmasters, my dear Toastmasters, guests, and dignitaries. Few weeks back, I came across an article where I was reading on Lean Olympics or Lean Games. This was with regard to the Olympics which was recently held in Paris, where I came across the concept of being lean. Lean Games. It struck me, what is Lean Games? I connected it to, I went through the article where I got connected to the lean manufacturing concept. The lean manufacturing concept comes from the great giant Toyota in Japan. They came up with this concept of lean manufacturing in 1950s post the Second World War, where they said there is a lot of wastage in manufacturing process. So we need to understand, streamline and save wastage and reduce on the cost of production of any item we are into. Like for them it was cars. So the concept of lean manufacturing was picked up from that and applied to the Olympics in recently 2024 Olympics. So any guesses how this was used in Olympics 2024? Not as a theme, as a reduction of costs. Yes. So the organizers of 2024 Olympics wanted to reduce on the cost of infrastructure, as we saw in the World Cup held in Qatar last few years or last year, I think. The buildings, infrastructures were all bought into, spent most, a lot of money was spent. And after the World Cup, what happened? It's all gone hayway, like it's not being utilized. So the organizers of Olympics said, no, we are not going to waste on the infrastructure. So they come up with the concept of lean games, wherein they said 95%, they succeeded in that also. 95% of the resources were used, which were from the plastic, waste plastic. They had the sheets, they created the stadiums which were reusable. Only 5% was the new construction, but 95% was reusable. So they didn't build up concrete infrastructures, but they used other ways of manufacturing this and holding the event in 2024. And their second concept, their second was the carbon emission, the footprint of carbon emissions. Imagine an event like Olympics, 15 million spectators coming up, 15,000 athletes coming on the podium. So the major carbon footprint was being held by the aviation industry, which the organizers had no control, because you cannot control people coming in and going on. So that part they could not succeed in, but yes, on the way, on the part of infrastructure, they succeeded in. So this is the, and with the lean manufacturing, there comes a concept of Six Sigma. Six Sigma was introduced by Motorola, the US giant manufacturing, Motorola. They say when you come up with a new production item, line of item, you improve on streamline the processes, wherein you will have, wherein you will see that the wastage is less and things goes right. So the new concept with this came up, Lean Six Sigma. Lean Six Sigma called as LS6. So this was, apart from getting into more detail into this technical aspects, I would like to, then I thought of connecting this Lean Olympics or Lean Six Sigma concept in our personal life. Where do we stand? How can we connect this into our personal life? So that is where, so now this is my concept, apart from Google, nothing, it's all my own, where I connected this Lean Sigma concept to our today's generation on physical mode. Yeah, on physical mode, my 12-year daughter comes to me and says, oh, this is so too sugary. Oh my God, no, I am not going to have this for lunch or dinner because I'm very health conscious. So they are so health conscious and diet conscious that I wonder, oh my God, where are we leading to? Because till today, I never counted on my calories. I eat whatever I like. Whenever my system says, okay, it's enough, full, I'm full. I skip lunch or dinner at times when the system says stay away. So I believe we have an internal biological clock which tells us, okay, enough, don't take anything today or have something more today. So I go with my internal clock. But today's generation, I really wonder, my wife counting on her steps. I said, why are you counting steps? Take 5 rounds, walk for half an hour, it's enough. No. Technology has taken over us. So are we supposed to be lean physically? I said no. So coming back from physical to emotional level of being lean, again I'll come back to my own example. My daughter, she comes up and says, who cares? Nobody cares for you, Dada. So this term have been recently used more from my child. I've been listening more. I said, who cares what? For what? He said, Papa, what are you talking is not trust, like it's old concept. We don't care. And when I go back to them and say, come on, Meera, I will tell you. They say like this and go away, walk away. So I'm talking to myself and left alone in the room. Coming to socially, are we getting lean socially? I would say yes. I would say my own example. There were days, few years back, when my friends go India, I used to go and drop them. When they come back, I used to call upon them and pick up them and invite them for lunch or breakfast, whatever the time of the day it is. I say, come on. But today, 2 years down the line, they came 2 days back and I came to know they are coming. But for a formality, I asked, shall I come? They said, no, it's okay, we will come back. So I feel, socially, are we getting lean? Are we getting so, what do you say, introvert, selfish, that we don't care for people around us. So wrapping up, coming back to the concept from manufacturing, getting lean to Olympics 2024. Yes, we are saving cost, we are saving infrastructure, but coming on to our personal life, is it fair enough to be lean physically, emotionally, or socially? See, lean manufacturing concepts talks about saving on cost, but I'm talking of saving on our emotional feelings. Love. Are you short of love? Toastmaster Anil, are you short of love? Toastmaster DTM Mahesh, are you short of caring and sharing for others? No. Toastmaster Anish, empathy. Does it cost you anything to be empathetic to someone? No. So my dear listeners, today, please be generous in sharing these values which doesn't cost you anything, and share love and spread happiness, bring joy and smile on people around you. And with this concept, thought provoking, introspect yourself and don't be lean and be generous in your life. Thank you, and over to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abdullah. Okay. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you, TM Vikram Joshi. It's a valuable information at this time. So I'm requesting everyone for the feedback. Really sorry. So now's the time for the, just, so now's the time for voting. I'm requesting everyone for the best speaker.
I'll share the timer.
Oh, sorry, timers report.
Okay, so President, actually, I would like your suggestion. You have the right to say yes or no. Acting President, yes. Okay, so we have two time disqualification. Toastmaster Franklin has spoken for 3 minutes 30 seconds, and the legendary, the district, the Division E director has spoken for 7 minutes 41 seconds. So I think he loved to speak, but I'm asking you, do you want them to include in the voting or disqualify? Include? Okay. Thank you for the generous President. So I'll just float the voting for all 5 speakers. All are requested to please, and physical audience, please share your best speakers vote. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Give me 1 minute so we'll collect the vote.
1 minute for voting.
We cannot hear you.
Break. Go straight. This is the time for evaluation. So I will invite our general evaluator, Mahesh Iyer. DTM Mahesh Iyer. Over to you.
I'm here again. Without further ado, let us call the first speakers evaluator. DTM Pramukh Boss will be evaluating on the first speaker, TM Anil Kumar PB. DTM Pramukh Boss on stage.
Toastmaster Anil Kumar PB, thank you for delivering a thought-provoking speech on leadership with vision, discovering my leadership style. You know, leadership is a topic that resonates with many of us because we are all Toastmasters. And your personal journey towards discovering your leadership style was both insightful and inspiring. Your speech was well organized with a clear introduction, body, and conclusion. You effectively laid out the progression of your journey from recognizing the importance of vision in leadership to identifying your unique leadership style. In the introduction, you stated that great leaders put vision into action and potential into success. That was captivating. Then, in the body of the speech, you elaborated with anecdotes in your career at school in Delhi, where you had to admonish an annoying student, and your school manager had to intervene to solve the issue amicably. Then you went on to explain various leadership styles, and finally explain to us how you discovered your leadership style that is a mixture of democratic and transformational leadership. This structure helped you in keeping the audience engaged and allowed us to follow your thoughts very easily. Then personal stories. Personal stories always catch attention of the audience. The use of personal anecdotes was a highlight of your speech, sharing specific experiences at the beginning of your career, especially. Then later, when you became a senior teacher, where you discovered your leadership style. Honed your leadership style made your speech more relatable and memorable. It gave us glimpses into your leadership challenges and how you overcame them. You also brought in your speech great leaders like Elon Musk and Mother Teresa to enhance and substantiate your points. Then engagement and energy. Your enthusiasm for the topic was evident throughout your speech. Great eye contact, smooth body gestures, and a smile was there throughout your speech to connect well with the audience. My recommendation, I have two recommendations. First of all, vocal variety. You could employ more vocal variety to engage with the audience in more effective manner. For example, I felt that you could have employed role play in your speech where you were interacting with that annoying student and your interaction with the school manager. So that could have caught the attention of the audience and audience would have engaged in your speech more effectively. The second thing is, in Toastmasters, we learned about 8 leadership styles mainly. Let me read out those leadership styles: bureaucratic, authoritative, innovative, pace setting, democratic, affiliative, and altruistic. But in your speech, you have explained about 4 leadership styles: authoritative, democratic, transformation, and service leadership. I felt there was some confusion because we all learned about Toastmasters in Toastmasters 8 different leadership styles, and you brought about 4 leadership styles. The names were somewhat different. Demographic were there in both the leadership styles, but I felt that you could have employed the Toastmaster leadership that explained on that and stuck on that to relate well with our curricula. In conclusion, your speech was an awesome speech with very informative, delivered confidently. You explained various leadership styles and how you found your leadership styles. And I felt that using Toastmaster leadership styles would have enhanced the quality of your speech. And I wish you all the best for the future projects. Thank you so much. Over to the general evaluator.
From Boss for his evaluation. Our next speaker was TM Latif Mansoor Ali, and he will be evaluated now by TM Anish Krishnan. It worked.
Thank you, General Evaluator, DTM Mahesh here. It worked. First, I would like to start by giving him a long, loud. It worked. I believe all of us, we believe in Toastmaster, and when I saw the topic, I didn't know what it is all about. It worked. But after hearing your speech, I know that yes, it worked. And the biggest sign that it works is the DTM Maheshaya, DTM Pramukh, DTM Shiba, DTM Anil. Even after attaining the DTM, they are still here because it works. Yes, and that's the reason they are here. So, about your speech, what a wonderful speech it has. It has the wonderful opening, body, and a very good conclusion. And you have achieved both the objectives. One was to motivate your team members. The second objective was to motivate by example. As this is that action speaks louder than words, you have motivated your team members by your skill sets or your actions. Hundreds or thousands of PR activity will not be enough, where one skills performed in practice, in practical or in a living world makes more effect than all those PR activities. So I have not found anything, or I'm not qualified enough to see anything negative about that. So I'm sorry, I couldn't find anything. I was so immersed in your speech that I couldn't find anything negative. So it was a wonderful speech, and I'm looking forward to hear many more speeches from you. I'm looking forward to learn more about the speech and speaking skills from you. Over to you, DTM Mahesh. Yeah.
Thank you very much, TM Anish Krishnan. We don't want any monsters now, right? The third speaker we had today was TM Anish Krishnan, and he will be evaluated by another speaker and an evaluator today, having 2 caps today. None other than DTM Mahesh Iyer. Thank you very much. Wow. We don't want any monsters. Crucial Toastmasters, have you done any kind of crucial analysis in your failures? When we had the failure first time, we might have had the failure in our first crush also. We always had that failure of having the first crush, failure in crush or crushing, which crushed our dreams. Without having a second thought, we will presume that if we have a crush, we will definitely get a reply from that. Don't you think that it is our failure? Even though first failure, second failure, and third failure, then also we will not be defeated till we try. I still remember team Vikram Joshi, in the Onam celebration, he told that how he was expressing his first crush to his own wife. See that? This was a good speaker is. The same thing, what we understood, what we appreciate you is that you just caught the attention of all the audience by showing a beautiful picture of Anu Agarwal. She was really beautiful. And the way you used the podium, well appreciable. And then you came to your own life. And you opened everybody's eyes, and everybody's eyebrows were risen to know what had happened to her. I was also following her. When I saw Ashiki, she was a good actor or actress. But when I saw her recently in a film show, I couldn't even recognize her. And she told that, I am the one and only Anu Agarwal. Once you appreciated me, but today, many people, they cannot even recognize me. What a moral from a real life of a person. This kind of real life story will teach you so many things. Then you came to a picture saying, another picture shown that how she looked. Now, she looks now. And then gradually you have taken everybody to your dad. And he taught you so much of morals, how to drive safely. Kudos, really kudos, how you connected all the three segments, TM Anish Krishnan. There will be another side for the coin every time, right? Why don't you, since you already came to this level, why don't you think something beyond that? Have some best or better gestures and work on your effective podium usage, and then work on your style of speaking, ma'am. You can definitely be the better styler. We will expect you to get more and more better speeches in the future. Back to you, General Evaluator. Who is next? Next. Yeah. Our last speaker was TM Franklin Kennedy James. He spoken about managing time, and he will be evaluated by our all-time favorite Toastmaster, DTM Anil Kumar G. Revankar. Anil Kumar on the podium.
Thank you, DTM Mahesh Iyer, our amazing general evaluator for today's meeting. No success is achievable without climbing the ladder of failures. Good evening, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Today, Toastmaster Franklin Kennedy James demonstrated us what is time management. I really loved the selection of a crucial topic which is very close to each and every member present in the audience today, managing time. He had a great opening to his speech, and the opening was so captivating that a question, what he posed to the audience, really made the audience think, oh, what was the question? The question was very simple, but also very crucial one. He asked about time management, that this is one of the greatest monster, one of the greatest headache which we all face in day-to-day life, managing time. In his speech delivery, he was successful in projecting and spotlighting the effects of poor management, planning, preparation, and execution. These were the three bullet points he used to show how to manage time. Any speaker on the stage, if he knows the subject and he knows the audience, it automatically showcases in his confidence on the stage. And Toastmaster Franklin was not a different person. He executed that confidence on the stage, although it was his just level 2 project. But we could see that confidence. Kudos to you. Now, coming to the areas of improvement, we all say we learn from failures, but I would not state it for this speaker. I would state it as those areas which he can definitely lift up in his next speech. The first, I would highly appreciate if you can use personal anecdotes to sustain your key points. Because when you have a personal anecdote, you can easily transmit the idea, the message you have to the audience. The second suggestion I have for you is interaction with the audience. Having interaction with the audience will bring your speech and your personality close to the audience, and they will make themselves feel that, yes, the story that is delivered by the speaker is closely resembling to my own. Overall, it was a great speech. I really enjoyed it. And to summarize, what I loved was the selection of the topic, the structure, the confidence on the stage. And if you could touch upon these two small areas of using personal anecdote and interacting with the audience, I strongly believe he will be a great leader and also a great speaker, which will be exhibited in his next speech. Over to you.
Very much for your smart evaluation, Dr. Anilji. The next speaker, the last speaker was TM Vikram Joshi. Are we getting lean? Yes, we all are getting lean. It is evaluated by, it will be evaluated by DTM Shiba Pramukh on stage.
Once again, good evening all.
Good evening.
Toastmaster Vikram Joshi's speech, "Are we getting lean?" was thought-provoking and engaging. He effectively used a questioning technique to draw the audience in and explore physical, emotional, and social aspects of the topic. I felt your speech strength are, it's a well-researched and thorough preparation was there. Effective use of personal anecdotes such as the conversation with his daughter Meera and his wife. It was well structured and there was a flow. The areas for improvement and vocal variety, while Bikram's tone was generally good, there were opportunities to add more emphasis and emotions, especially during the conversation with his daughter. Role-playing with varied vocal tones and body language would enhance the impact because the speech purpose was that. Toastmaster Vikram Joshi is as an experienced Toastmaster. Vikram can work on completing his speech within the allotted time frame. My recommendations: experiment with vocal variety and body language to add depth to the speech. Practice timing to ensure a smooth delivery within the time limit. Overall, it was a delivered a great speech, and with some refinements, it can become even more impactful. Well done, and best wishes for the future projects. Over to General Evaluate.
For your precise evaluation. My Toastmasters, we are coming to the end of the show. I would like to request the timer report. Sorry, the speeches. Grammarian report, of course. Grammarian report by TM Susan Abraham, a very quiet Toastmaster, peeping around through a ventilator. TM Susan.
Thank you, General Evaluator, DTM Mahesh Iyer. It's great to see you after a long time. Good evening, dear Toastmasters and wonderful speakers and role players today. For any professional conversation, it is important that we are able to convey the message to our audience clearly. For this, it is important that the formation of sentence and the pronunciation of the words are correct. We don't need to always use very tough words or very complicated language. We can we can communicate to our audience in a very simple and yet with full clarity. For this, we the formation of sentence in the correct way is very crucial. So I request all our Toastmasters, each one of us, to read more, to listen more, and to speak more and correct ourselves. Nobody can correct you. Maybe I or anybody cannot correct your each sentence, but we should understand where we have gone in our sentence, gone wrong in our sentence formation, and we should try to always make uh, our sentences more clear and correct. It's very important in our professional life that what we are trying to communicate to our audience, to our seniors, it's understood correctly. Today was a meeting filled with engrossing speeches with very thought-provoking titles. I loved each one of the speeches and each one of the role players. I'm so happy to say that most of the role players and speakers used the word crucial, which was very easy to use. And sure, in your professional journey also and in your communication, you can use this word in various occasions. I found many good usages of words and phrases like stringent, admonish, transmit, amicably, anecdotes, awesome, refinement, impactful, some nice phrases like conquer the monster, tame a monster. Technology has taken over us. Other side of the coin, thorough preparation. Wonderful, wonderful usage of words. Let us all continue to make the use of words to convey to our audience more better each day. Just I found very few grammatical errors, and sure there were some pronunciations mistake, but I request each one of you, as I said, to read more, to listen more, to listen to proper English, maybe news, or to correct our pronunciations and our sentences. Thank you for this opportunity and wishing you all the very best. Over to you, General Evaluator, DTM Mahesh Iyer.
Thank you very much for the precise and crucial evaluation done by the grammarian. Next, let us have the timer reports for all are qualified. Wow, kudos to the timer. All are qualified, so let us go for the voting for the best evaluator. All the evaluators plus the grammarian. Even grammarian also is involved. All the speakers really required to chisel yourself, right? How many of you know what is chiseling? Chiseling, right? Everybody requires a chiseling. And for chiseling us today, we have got our counter who is going to chisel us with all the pauses, unwanted pauses, and unwanted breaks in between the words and inside the sentences. Our counter report coming running to the stage.
Hello, good evening all. With the speakers, I couldn't find any filler words. I'm the one who used so many times. Apart from that, everything is fine.
Very sincere our counter. My dear Toastmasters, don't you think that we have come to the end of the show? Let me give my general evaluator report for today. As I already spoken in the beginning also, excuses are the tools for everyone to escape. So we always give an excuse for not performing well or for not coming to the meeting or even for anything. Corona, even though Corona has disappeared from the universe, we take the name of Corona saying that Corona child, Corona meeting, Corona is already fossil. Then to be take the name of Corona and not attending the meeting. And next time onwards, let us all avoid the online meeting. That is what even Toastmasters prefer, if possible. If possible, it happens to all. If possible to come over here, we can let us come over here. This happened to me also many a times. I will be preferring sitting home, doing multitasking. But if possible, again telling you, if possible, avoid it and come here to see the feel and to get the feel of the speeches. One. Second thing is that we always tell that it is very easy to give a speech or preach, but it is very difficult or it's not that easy to practice it. Even we have started a little bit late, the meeting would have been started on time, and in between there was a very beautiful music from the ringtone. Really, it was really enchanting. We could have avoided it, and let us not change the agenda again if possible, because we always learn from our experience. As a teacher, down to a teacher, I always say that our past experience is our best teacher. Learn from the failures and understand your crucial times of your past, your present, as well as your future. Best of luck to all of you, and thank you very much for each one for lending your ears for all my stupid words. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sir Evaluator, TM Maheshaya, the beautiful words. So it's a time for the voting for the best role player. Timer report. Timer, our counter. All 9 members finished. So we can move to the end of the session. Learn from the failure. Today also, most of the Toastmasters has faced the failures learning experience. So with this all, continue with the learning from the failure. It has 3 stages. Failure teaches what does work, and the failures makes us strong, and failures help us grow. So it's a crucial time for us, and we can move to the award section.
Not the bank one. Don't use the one which you use for the bank.
Table topic.
Role play.
Allah, here it is. It's the speech evaluator. Here also.
You have to.
So it's the time for the awards. The best speaker, prepared speech, TM Anish Krishnan.
I'll take a picture.
Thank you.
The best speech evaluator, we have 2 evaluators. GTM Mahesh Iyer. The second one, GTM Anil Kumar G. Ravenkar.
You should know that life will be big of it.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Nikhil Manil.
The last and final, the best role player as general evaluator, GTM Mahesh Iyer.
Glad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Give us a chance to encourage him also. Want us to encourage him, what I said no.
So let's take a group picture. And if anyone want to share any comment,
Feedback, please.
DTM Pramod. Yeah, invite DTM Pramod.
For the feedback.
Everyone. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Nice to hear you all, see you all. I couldn't attend the meetings. I think two or three meetings I missed. I was in India, so many personal commitments, families, friends. So that time I couldn't attend. But I will be attending regularly now onwards. It was a good meeting.
Pramod boss, it's not audible.
Oh, you couldn't hear? I don't know.
It's not clear.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Excellent meeting. Love to see you all. More members now attending physical meetings. Today, due to some personal reason, I couldn't come physically there, but next meeting I'll be there physically. Last three meetings I missed because I was in India. I think many personal commitments were there. Some guests were there during the Saturdays. It was very difficult in India. Love to see you all. Wishing you all the best. Over to you, the acting president.
Thank you. I'll invite DTM Shiba Pramukh for the feedback. DTM Anilji, feedback please.
Yeah, sure. Good evening once again. It's very happy to note that our club members are climbing the ladder of success step by step. Yeah, it was a great view today to see a speakathon that was organized by our VPE, and we really had 5 evaluators and 5 speakers. This is something great you can see in Bhavan's Toastmaster Club. We never miss this opportunity to conduct a speakathon. So keep up the great work, XCOM, and congratulations to all the winners. And I would like to see some great speakers coming up forward. All those people who are still not attempting the speeches must come forward and do it, because unless you do it, you will not know the power of what is there within you. So keep on trying. Don't worry about the failures. Failures are the stepping stone to success. All the best to you, and over to Toastmaster of the day.
So now we can. Feedback. Yes. District leader.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Thank you for inviting me, Toastmaster Latif. Yes. I had one announcement for our members that makeup court is happening on 30th of August, next week, Friday. So those who have not attended the court, earlier one, please attend. The XCOM members, just take care, attend, so that you get 7 by 7. I think Bhavan's is 7 by 7. All attended, yeah. So it's 7 by 7. Apart from that, nothing more. I love the energy, but I would like to see more members coming in physical. Membership renewal, I think, okay, there is an award for early membership renewal. If you renew 80% of your membership by 15th September, you will get a silver, I don't know what's that, silver medal, not a medal, but something silver. ना nothing, कुछ नहीं, पेपर देंगे, वो भी नहीं दे रहे अभी तो. Yeah, so renew. See, at the end of day, we are going to renew. So just renew 2 weeks earlier, so that the club gets one ribbon, a silver ribbon, something for that, and that will motivate all our members. So thank you, and over to the president of the club, acting president. Thank you so much. Yeah, I forgot to mention one more thing. At division level, we started a new initiative where all our posters, division posters, will come in 4 languages: English, Arabic, Malayalam, and Tamil. We have Malayalam Club Bhavan's Malayalam, we have Tamil Club PSP. So we came up with this innovative idea with our PRM, Toastmaster Vishal, that why not we launch all 4 posters in 4 language. And our area directors, Toastmaster Prashant, area 19 director, no sorry, area 20 director, he supported it for making the Malayalam posters. And we have Toastmaster Balamurugan, area 17 director, who supported us in making Tamil posters. And Mr. Vishal and the PR team will make English posters, and DTM Asma will make Arabic posters. So big round of applause to all those who are supporting our division initiative, and we will look forward for more participation from Bhavans. I know Bhavans is a club of all leaders, so we request your participation in helping our division shine out and show the members that we are here for a change. And that's the logo of our division: empower, engage, and elevate. We want to empower our members, engage them, and then elevate them. So we want your support for this term. Thank you, and over to the president.
Thank you very much for being here, and we'll adjourn the meeting. Our group vision. Thank you.